Okay, so question 2. The following information is available from Stevenson Proprietary Limited, and we're looking at some ratios over 2019 and 2018. And I've got my asset turnover, profit margin and return on equity. And question 1 asked me, what do you conclude about the entity from a comparison of ratios over the past 2 years? Well, let's just have a quick look here. From 2018 to 2019, my asset turnover has increased by 0.09. My profit margin's gone from 4.8% up to 5%, so that's an increase as well. And my return on equity, or my return on shareholders' equity, has gone from 22 cents up to 25 cents, so that's an improvement as well. Now, what I want to do is I want to determine which ratios I'm looking at here, and from my formula sheet, first seven liquidity, thank you Sam.
And then the next 4 are solvency.
4 are solvency.
Yep.
And profitability for the rest.
Yeah.
So my profitability starts here, goes down the page. And so that goes over the page as well, down to capital expenditure.
Solvency and where free cash flow is.
Alright, so we've got that. Here we go. So first thing I'm going to do is look for asset turnover. And my asset turnover is down here in profitability. So that's first one's a profitability one. Profit margin, right above asset turnover, so that's profitability as well. And return on shareholders' equity, that's the very first one. So it looks like I'm going to be talking about profitability. So the first thing I'm going to do is, profitability has improved for Stevenson Limited. This is shown through increases in asset turnover, of 0.09 times, increase in profit margin, and that was 0.7%, and improved return on equity. Of 3 cents per share. Oh no, it's not, I wouldn't even say it's 3 cents per share, of 3 cents, full stop. And that's one done. Alright. The next thing is asked is identify and describe 3 limitations of financial statements. Well, there's 5, so I'm going to list them all out. So my limitations, firstly are estimates. Two would be historical cost. 3 would be alternative accounting methods. 4, atypical data. And 5, diversification. Let's start 5 down here. So now, it does say identify and describe. So estimates there's estimates in accounting data for things like provisions. Historical cost, our historical cost, depending on the entities. Some entities may have older assets than other entities, so that historical cost method can give up differences in ratios. Alternative accounting methods can be described as depreciation. So depreciations can be different. Atypical data is that there's a data spike at the end of the month when everyone tries to rush information in, and that can be different from the actual operations that go on during the period. And diversification is that if an entity is very diverse, it's very hard to pick differences in the ratios. So that's 2. And 3 is discuss the need for comparative analysis and identify the 3 tools of financial statement analysis. Now this was really easy, but a lot of people didn't do it well. So comparative analysis,
I'm basically asking what the statements look like this way, that way, ratio analysis, and what are the benefits?
yeah. Well, why have comparative analysis is the question. So why do I need to compare? So comparative analysis is required to give a starting point and to recognise trends. And our 3 tools are horizontal, vertical, and ratio analysis.